What's up? Today I'm running late. It's already 2:27 and the day is Tuesday 2nd. I didn't trade yesterday, it was bank holiday and I was working, so I was going to trade regardless. Today we have news at 3 p.m. I doubt it'll do much, so if I have a clean setup before 3 I'll take it, but if it's not really a good setup before 3, then I won't take it. I'll just wait until the news comes out. Regardless, I'm running late, so I have to speed through this analysis. Okay, we're going to start with NQ. We are bullish, but we could be retracing back into this weekly fair value gap, which I did want and take out all of this sell side liquidity. Daily, we are currently respecting this. We did inverse it, but shot straight back down, currently breaking shock to the downside. And overall, I believe, we're going to continue to the downside. 4 hour, strongly bearish, broken shock to the downside. We do have this 4 hour fair value gap up here. We could get retracement back into to continue lower, or we can just continue lower and take out these lows. Let's jump on the 1 hour and start marking out targets. And we'll do this last one as an extreme low. Okay, in terms of heights, we have that high, which is the open of a fair value gap. We have that. Mark this last one up here, and I feel like that's enough. In terms of sessions for London and Asia, that's London high up here. Again high. Asia high is this one up here. Yes, high. Okay, we're low-key overextended all the way down here. We could take out that, and I want to low-key push back up to fill these fair value gaps. Market has opened. I would want to sweep over here and then push back up to those highs. Okay, let's quickly do ES quickly. That's a low. I won't mark out as many lows. Just mark out these 3 down here, and that's enough. I'm going to get rid of some of the NQ ones, because I feel like it's just too much going on there. That's a high. Yes, we're bearish, but I low-key want to see price push up a bit higher before continuing lower. And come into equilibrium of the range, of this range. It's just too far extended down for me, honestly. Mark that one, and that's enough. Got this hourly fair value gap up here. This is the first target I want to see price go into. In terms of Asia and London, that is London high. And Asia highs up here. Both Asia and London high are still intact. Both the lows got taken, Asia low got taken, London low got taken. We can get rid of the session. And I'm going to start getting rid of some of these. Actually, no, I keep those lows, those are swing lows. Yeah, let's see what price wants to do now. Could create an S&T over here with this low, where NQ just swept it and ES doesn't. Just go see if ES comes all the way down to that low. If it doesn't, then can look for possible buys back up, as I feel like we're strongly overextended to the downside here. Could even mark out equilibrium with this range. Will be right there. That'll be a nice S&T if we get that. I'll jump on the 5 minute. Actually, let me see what London and Asia session did. Asia, 1 second. Gonna go midnight. $8. Alright. Asia moves sideways. Didn't even take the high and it just absolutely dumped during London session and pre-market. New York reversal hopefully. And that's what I see and hoping for. Could get a 5 minute break of structure right here. On the 1 hour and 4 hour, let's see what strong draws on liquidity is. And yes, we took that low. I feel like the daily is going to wick back up and then continue lower. And I made a high, low. Send S&T on the daily. I still want to see a little reversal back up before continuing lower, in my honest opinion. kind of closes on the 2 minutes, so see how that closes. Hopefully, we already got this inverse fair value gap right here. This is the lagging pair of the two. This is the leader one. So we'll see what this wants to do if it comes into EQ. I mean, up there is EQ of this range. Is it? Yeah. Down that green for EQ. I don't know. And obviously, yes, I want price to come higher. But we got all of these massive fair value gaps on the way. Hourly. For now, we got this half an hour fair value gap over here. But ideally, I want something that's within equilibrium, and I want it. I mean, yes, I want it to go all the way back up there. But will it do it? Guess we'll have to see. I feel like it will. And this is barely moving so slowly. I think he's looking more of the stronger momentum type of pair today. By the way, we are on 2 live accounts, or Express whatever, and I'm just, yep, we got 5-minute breaker structure with a 5-minute IFEG left behind, and is it within equilibrium? Equilibrium is just a bit lower. Got 1 minute fair value gap over here as well, and 1 minute order block. This is a 5-minute order block all the way until down there. So the 1 minute, mark out EQ of the range. Pumping. Maybe no entry today, and that's okay. Because honestly, I want to start the account on strong and strongly in profit, rather than taking a dumb trade. And yeah, taking a dumb trade and being straight into drawdown and just having to work my way out of drawdown, then taking a nice setup. See if price wants to break structure to the outside of that. news hits soon in like another couple minutes. Just gonna wait the 17 minutes for news to hit, and then we'll see where we go from there. ES is the leading pair, but it's moving so slow. Tapped into this, I want to consider an order block. And this tap into, it's swept and tapped into this order block. I still want to see a little move up before we continue lower. That's what I'm strongly seeing, to be honest. We'll see if it closes above this candle. Like inversing this on the 15-minute. It's got another couple seconds. There we go. Push up. Just barely. Regardless. This could even be TP1 up here. This high could be TP1. I can only risk 3 contracts on this Express account. For some reason they put me on some scaling plan. I mean, not only me, everyone that's on Express has to be on scaling plan. Reasoning, I don't know. I mean, if it taps into this fair value gap and pushes higher, I'm not going to take it. I want it to tap into at least EQ. This is moving sideways. It's just terrible. Let me just swept there and both. Today just might not be a trading day. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm going to all of this risk and liquidity up here, all of that up there. Honestly, I want it to push to this hourly fair value gap up here. We'll mark this as the hourly fair value gap, and that's where I want it to push up to. Ideally, that's where I'll leave my final take profit. Eesh, price is absolutely ripping. ES is doing absolutely nothing of my liking. I mean, if you get down kind of out there, I can put my that there and consider it family breaker structure if we break past here. But for now, it's still up there. Now it's inside the 5-minute inverse fair value gap. Got this 5-minute fair value gap here. Got this 5-minute fair value gap here, but I want it to tap into that inverse. I'd always rather an inverse than a fair value gap. And yeah, if this can put that there. Consider it there as a break structure. look, you do want this one to close above there, so that's in another 11 minutes. So 2 of these candles. I don't care if this candle closes above it, I want the next one to close above this line. Confirming that we've inversed this 15-minute. But we've got this one right here. So it doesn't really make a difference. And we just tapped into that one. Yes, moving so slow. I was looking at yesterday's price action. I mean, I was right with the bias, but the entry itself gave me no entry opportunities. So, okay, happy I didn't take the trade. This is ripping whilst ES is still at the bottom. Move so high compared to ES. Tap into that 15-minute fair value gap. Get rid of EQ for now. Get rid of EQ for now. So we're disrespecting, and ES. So finally moving higher to break structure on the 5-minute. Looks like we're going to leave behind the 5-minute fair value gap as well. I mean, this is the leading pair, so I could get entry opportunity as NQ has pushed up quite high already. I might just have to look for an entry on ES. NQ is just pumping away. Got no entry on NQ, so let's see if I get an entry on ES. EQ out, still pumping. Oh my days, NQ is pumping away. I mean, both of them are pumping away. If it lands like there, I'll be so happy. Because it's like 50% of the fair value gap on the 5-minute. Oh my days. Price is pumping. Price tapped into EQ at this range right here. Could even start looking for sells if price ends up pumping even higher and quicker. 5-minute, I want that to be my target. This is that EQ. I believe it is EQ. Yes, EQ. Make that green. EQ. Jump back on the 5-minute. Price already tapped into EQ on there. 7 minutes left until see pricing versus fair value gap. Only S&T, that took the low. This took the low, and this didn't. And then I want the price to push higher, targeting those other highs. I mean, yes, he set all of these lows over here. Price is still pumping over here. 6 minutes left on that. I'm gonna have to look on entry on ES now. Oh, pretty much spot on. London high was at 8 o'clock. And Asia high was at what time? Midnight. There it is. Alright now. We're just gonna see if price comes and takes London and Asia high. Oh my days, price is ripping. Nice. Pushed way past. Not 15-minute for value gap. Yes, come on. Can't just pump away and not give me an entry. Hopefully this closes a bit lower, giving me a tighter area of a fair value gap. Get rid of EQ for now. Oh, nice. This is the same way it was yesterday, but instead of price buying, instead of longs, it was shorts, where price was just absolutely dumping without giving me an entry. This candle, if it closes above here, then that 15-minute go invest. I can change it to red. IFG. Still got this hourly fair value up there, which we could and attack. That hourly fair value up's up here. The range is all the way down there. Just gonna have to see. Honestly, I'm good off trading today if I don't get an entry. News hits in another 2-3 minutes, so yeah, 2 minutes. Price could even spike down here and then spike back out. Still this 5-minute fair value gap down here within this, the 5-minute inverse. I'll leave that marked because price could spike all the way down and spike out. Early news. Let's see how this candle closes. That's it. Close this fair value gap smaller and smaller. Seconds. News can do nothing at the same time. Could just be another normal candle. Yeah, we inverse this 15-minute fair value gap. This one over here. We're just going to push higher. It's like no entry today. What a day. I mean, I'm good off it. I'd rather start my funded accounts straight into profit than try jump into something and take a loss. No. What a way to start the day. Bias was correct, just no entry. It is what it is at the end of the day. 1 minute, no entry. 1 minute, no entry. Yeah, it's just one of those days. I mean, tomorrow, what do we have? Jolts. Job opening. I mean, that's not really crazy. I mean, we've got NFP on Friday. And does that count as NFP? But it's at 115, so it is what it is. So I'm good to trade the whole week unless we see the move of the day happen already. Till then, I'm good to trade. Nothing still. We came into this hourly gap over here. We're within this hourly gap over here, but I haven't tapped into equilibrium. We could tap into EQ and move lower. If we come to like this hourly fair value gap, we've still got another 2 hours. If price does end up making its way there, I could be looking for shorts and try capitalize a bit on that. And Q is moving lower now. After tapping into the hourly gap. And we do have a 15-minute S&T as well with 215, 230, 230, 245, 230, 249, but that's not S&T. Excuse me, got that one wrong. This hasn't even taken those highs out. If price does come retrace back into here, I'm definitely going to catch that buy to at least this high, or even that hourly fair value gap up there, even though we are in this 1 hour fair value gap. I see that we're guaranteed probably going to, in this respect, this we have 1, 2, and we have all of this liquidity up there. But for now, this is the max I'll be targeting, at least 50% of this. And that's all if we get retracing back into here and a nice entry. EQ's a bit further away for NAS, so tap into EQ is a bit of a stretch. So ES is my friend today. Unless we see something very nice right here happening. Tap into that. I'm having a bearish reaction out of there. My bias is overall bearish, but this is the move I was anticipating to catch, or it could even go higher and catch higher moves. And yes, this swept those highs could be considered S&T. See what happens here. Pricing versus this. That could be a possible S&T. I'm just going to start jumping biases because I'm seeing bearish moves. I still do want to see on the daily. And the daily is still technically bullish. Still respecting this fair value gap. 4 hour. Let's go down real quick. Technically still bullish. We tapped into here and closed out of it. That fair value gap still in play. And Q though, and Q swept the lows. At least to this 4 hour high. I want price to come in at least into that 4 hour fair value gap over here. And just tapped into that. I wanted to tap in at least into this 4 hour fair value gap. Mark that 4 hour FNG. And over here, this right here is that 4 hour fair value gap. Back to the 5 minute, and one price to at least come into that 4 hour fair value gap on both. We tapped into that 5 minute gap for NQ, but it's not within equilibrium, so it's not a trade I'll be more than thrilled to take. It's very choppy as well, nothing clean. This Still making its way. Could even just forget about this and just move higher. But I have faith. I have faith that it will come. Tap into EQ and this family fair value gap to then continue higher. Second, let's mark out this 5-minute gap. Go. Let's the 5-minute breaker structure right here. So 11:10. Candle right here, it's that 4 hour. It's a 4 hour FEG target, and then EQ is also 12:15. We're in there. I need to come lower though. 1 hour fair value gap is up here. Actually, 1 second. Oh wait, I need this. Of it, and that is 1 hour FEG. Fake reaction, let's go lower, man. None of that. I don't need none of that. Fake reactions. High prices, moving lower on NQ. Could even tap into right there. ES is looking a lot cleaner to me, to be honest. And NQ has moved quite a bit. If you really wanted NQ, you can just continue off from here. London Asia high is still higher than 8 o'clock and midnight. has that kind of reaction. It's another type of I wanted to go and take out that low so badly and push lower into that fair value gap. Take out all those early buys. Come on. That's it. Give them that fake reaction. Come stop all of them out, just like that. Stop them all out quickly as well. Oh no, and I want to go lower. This candle might just close, not taking the low, and then the next candle opens. It's coming to take the low straight away. There we go. Let's come take that low out now. Quickly as possible. And let's go lower. You know you want to go lower. This I want to come down to here. Ideally or even here. I want to see early buys taken out quickly and efficiently. There we go. They're being stopped out 100%. It's not always come that low and not want to go lower. There we go. I'm going to come down to at least EQ. Slowly but surely, price is making its way. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. I know, come 50%. What you playing at? What you playing at? Yep, tapped into that 5 minute gap. 5 minute fair value gap. As always, it's a live market. None of that fake market nonsense. News at 7. Yeah, I won't be here at 7, so let's get it. They just break structure on the 1 minute. I'll just tap into that fair value gap. Mark structure. Just tap into that fair value gap. Leave it tap into there. I want to see it go lower. I don't enter unless we get an EQ respect. EQ, S&T, IFEG, all the good stuff. I mean, IFEG, FEG, order block, doesn't really matter which ones of those I get. But if I get IFEG, S&T, EQ, That's a beautiful trade, and a breaker structure with a strong close out of there. That's just beautiful. I'm getting tired of these fake reactions, but at the same time we're enticing new buyers every time we get those fake reactions. All I gotta do is be patient. If I don't get the entry I want, I don't get the entry I want. Still got time. I feel like it's going to be harder to make more profits with being restricted to only 3 lot sizes until my account is 1.5k up. I feel like that's also just one trade and I'm 1.5k up. So, just gotta see what happens from here. Yeah, I feel like NQ is just going to respect and continue up. Tapped into that lower fair value gap while still respecting this higher one. Hasn't closed below here. And I feel like it's just going to continue higher. And I low-key want ES to push lower, create another SMT. Where this makes a low high, this makes a low low. That's what I want to see. If I get that, then we in the money. And if I end up losing that trade, then it wasn't because of my analysis. It was just part of the percent where I don't know what my win rate is, so whatever the losing rate is, it was part of that. Come on now, don't be coming lower. Yes, I want you to push higher. You go push higher. I want this one to come lower though. This one, chat to me, bring me lower. 315 candle. I want this 315 candle to create an SMT. Not to push lower. Come on, mate. Come on. Let's get it on. Oh my days. Looks like a no entry type of day. I was expecting some type of entry today because yesterday we had no entry opportunities. So, might just be a whole week of no entries. Let me see what next week news is kind of looking like. Ooh. Monday, Tuesday we're good to trade. Friday we're great to trade. Wednesday, Thursday we're gonna see. I feel like Wednesday is not a good day to trade. I doubt PPI. Actually, PPI does move the markets. I would expect Wednesday to be a no trading day and Thursday a possibility. Well, I guess we're going to have to see. That's it. Go lower. Check the me, go lower. Check the me, go lower. How come he doesn't tell me the time? Oh, that's my things. Small stays line. Countdown barcodes. There it is. That's what I wanted. This one to give the time as well. So why is only one giving time, huh? Setting, countdown bar, template. Okay, let's hope it saves. We need to close high. No. You don't come down. You continue going up. So it's finally making its way back down. Making our way down. Slowly but surely, man. There we go. Jump on the 1 minute. And see what price wants to do for us. Could be a little 1 minute S&T with the 316 lows, 316 and 325. Actually, I want this one to go lower. Come on now. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Slowly but surely, gonna make our way back down to that equilibrium. Got this 5 minute gap, mark out the hair. Oh, this is about to tap into my zone. So EQ, far away from it. This, still yet to tap into EQ. Jump on the 1 minute. See what price is doing over here. Price is doing the exact same thing. Straight nonsense. $26 low. No, this is a good. This is looking good. Tap into here within this 1 minute fair value gap as well. I'm on a fair value gap within equilibrium. I can get behind it, and we have this liquidity targets all the way up here. EQ is so close to being tapped. Low, high. This was 15. Low. That's looking like a nice SMTF to me. looking like a nice SMT. I missed EQ by a bit. Missed EQ, which is a bit painful. And if we close all the way up here, I could even consider this an IFEG. $16, 26, 16, 26. Going to those highs. And tap into 5-minute equilibrium. I tapped into 1-minute equilibrium, which pretty much is the same thing. Oh my days. There goes my entry opportunity. Price comes into here, this 1-minute IFEG within equilibrium, strong close out, that's my entry. 3 contracts, and that's the max I can do. So there's a 1-minute break structure, technically. Let's see. Yes, still respecting this fair value gap. 30-minute one, closed high, kinda high. Getting to the quick and fun part. I mean, kinda. It's not really so fun. Let's get down here, another nice strong reaction out there. And right now we're expecting just equilibrium of this range. Missed IFEG by a pip, but if we push higher from there, then it is what it is. I'll always pick a IFEG over a fair value gap, so let's move lower into EQ and inside this IFEG, and then we can talk about entering. So if we respect this 1 minute fair value gap and then get out of there, I'll lose my marbles, mate. I'm absolutely gonna lose my marbles, mate. So let's at least tap into EQ, shall we? Haven't broken structure to the upside yet. This tapped into EQ. Why hasn't this? If we end up coming back into this and giving a nice reaction out there, I'll take the trade. Well, it depends. If we get a nice reaction out of that, I'll take the trade. If not, then just gonna have to wait. Just EQ, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, we tapped in. We're going to get that strong close. That's it. Come low. Take out these early buys. That's it. Take them early buys out. Take them early buys out. Take them out. Send them home. That's it. And then this 5 minute gap, I think that's entry here, stops there, would be alright. That's not what I want. Come on, seriously. Teasing me. Oh my days, I'm so stupid. We have this IFVG up here as well, which got tapped into. Strong close out of there. That's the entry right here. Along there, stops there. I feel like this is going to get stopped out. Unlucky want this to get stopped out. 1.5, it's around there. And that's break-even point. I look, have a feeling price will come lower. Come take out these early buyers. That's it. Strong momentum, my friend. Stay strong. What is if we wick out of here and close bullish? I was gonna say. Come on, stop out. Just so that I know it was the right move not to enter. It's definitely gonna stop out. There's no way it's just dancing around this stop. Just not to take it out. There we go. only to come lower. Tap into EQ, my friend. Now coming back into that 1 minute IFVG for me. And that's coming to EQ. And basically the 1 minute IFVG. Yep, it's tapped into it. Now I want to see the same thing from here. Tapped into EQ, but not the 1 minute IFVG. Hopefully relieve of this IFVG, create a new one for me to enter off of. Unless we close above here already, and that's my entry. We'll know in another 40 seconds. Yep, tapped into both. Okay. Go a bit higher. That's it. Yeah, I'm not really liking this one. Let's inverse this now. Some might say I'm overanalyzing, but once we create something new, I have to see. I mean, if we get a strong close out of this, I'm happy to have my stops there. And we're moving. Or maybe we create an SMT. 1 second. That's a high, that's a low, that's a low, that's a high. Can't consider an SMT after a sweep. A minute. Respecting 5 minute fair value gap right now on both. So 15 minute fair value gap and IFVG being respected, 15 minute fair value gap being respected. I'm strongly bullish. My bias is still standing. Cause see, strong close out of here now. Hopefully we build up liquidity over here so I can have a break of 1 minute break of structure. This could be moving its way all the way back down to here, to its original EQ level. Let's mark out the original EQ level on both. The original EQ level. Okay, that's the same over here. Could be making its way down to the original EQ. Price is moving sideways. I want all of this to be taken. Get rid of that, inverse the value gap, and that EQ, I want this EQ to be tapped. Get rid of that, and that. Get rid of this SMT, doesn't really matter anymore, price already went lower. Now, we tap into this EQ level, see what price wants to do over here. Still within the 5 minute fair value gap. do have this 5-minute gap down here, so everything is possible at the end of the day. Obviously it's not 1 minute IFAG yet, but that's what I'm looking for. I want this to be inversed. Honestly, you might not even get a trade today. I mean, it's already halfway through the trading session, so it's what it is at the end of the day. I'm back inside that 15-minute gap. Still respecting it though. For now, obviously. It's not looking too good. It's like I got the right idea, but just no entry. 5-minute closes and another. This one just opened. It's another 4 minutes. So could create. It could just be moving back and forth over here for now, and then the 5-minute candle comes and inverses this whole thing. I mean, that's a 1 minute break of structure. If we come close above inside this fair value gap. Stay in play. Haven't been disrespected just yet. If it comes that back into here, I'm happy with that. Looks like that's what we're gonna get. It looks like that's what we're gonna get. Also, this moves us way back down to EQ. And what's on the 5 minute for us to tap into on EQ? Furthest thing's all the way down here. Hello, hello. I tapped into EQ, but I still didn't. Slowly get to a point where, I want to see if the 5 minute on ES closes after it taps into here, but closes still within this other 5 minute. I want to see if that happens. If that happens, then we in the money. Okay, we tapped in now. I want to see it close back up there. This is about to tap into its EQ level. Another 2 minutes, basically 1 minute 40. I'll get rid of the other 5 minutes if we close below it. But I mean, if we invest both, then I'm calling it a day. That's going to be me done. Oh, tapped into EQ over here. There's nothing really here to be looking at, unless we got this 15-minute fair value gap right over here to give it a reaction back up. FG. 40 seconds, yeah. That is going to make us way all the way back up to there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. That's going to be the trade. Back up. Get rid of that. It's kind of very close. Technically didn't inverse it. Oh, this 5-minute order block, if you want to consider that. Just getting to the point where I'm just feeling like I'm reaching for something. Yes, we still got that fair value gap, but rather look at this 5-minute order block. Let's see if we can get some type of reversal out of here. Technically, we got 1 minute fair value gap all the way down here. This time's going to be a 0 day for me. Better than a minus day, honestly. Buy is correct. Entry denied. Wait a second, is that? Oh, I thought that was an inverse fair value gap for a second. I was going to get happy. I thought it was time to shine. Seriously. I'm being serious right now. You know what? It might be time to call it. I mean, it's only 4 o'clock. I don't know why I'm calling it so early. I'm going to stay here for a bit longer. See what happens. tap into it. Looking too appealing for me, honestly. Look at the high time frames real quick. 1 hour, up, back down. Respect to that 1 hour, I've only go back down. Could be pushing lower. 30 minutes respecting a fair value gap at the moment. 30 minute on ES. Just disrespect to the fair value gap. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Price action is terrible today. And yeah, if it ends up going in my direction, ends up going in my direction. But I'm not gonna jump into a low quality trade because I feel strong in my bias. So I'm gonna lock me out just like that. Settings, coverage rating, clear. I'm gonna go to the other account and lock myself out of that account as well. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Yep, that's me done for today. Could reverse back into my POI or whatever and continue to my intended direction, but that's me done for today. I'm gonna go write out my trade recap and trade day journal, and yeah, go back to you in a second. Alright, time is, date is still the same, Tuesday 2nd September, and it's 4:51, basically 5 o'clock. I mean, it was NQ and ES, I didn't take a trade today. The account finally on live. Bias was bullish, confidences, we had a liquidity sweep on NQ within S&T because ES didn't take the sweep. Multi-time frame backing, equilibrium, breaker structure, fair value gap, and IFEG. This is how price action looked. This was ES, and this was NQ. Right now, they're both a lot lower. And yeah, psychology during the trade and trade recap. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Today was my first time trading on the newly passed live accounts. And honestly, it went well in terms of discipline, even though I didn't take a trade. Pre-market I came in with a bullish bias, even though the high time frames were pointing bearish. My reasoning was that London had already moved strongly down, so I expected some kind of retracement back into at least 50% EQ of the range before continuing lower. That actually played out in NQ, but I didn't get a valid entry opportunity. Because of that, I shifted over to ES since it still hadn't made its move up. My bias was right again, but once again I couldn't find an entry. ES started moving, but didn't quite reach high time frame EQ before both EQ and NQ dumped in line with the high time frame bearish bias. That left me ending the day flat at zero, with 0 trades taken. Looking back, I should have logged off after noticing how much NQ and ES already moved during the London session. There was a good chance I'd be wasting time, and it's better to conserve energy when the market is extended like that. The big positive is that I didn't impulse enter or try to force a sell. I preserved capital and kept my live account clean with no early drawdown, which is exactly how I want to start off things. Overall, I'll rate it at 7.5. I stuck to discipline, avoided bad trades, and reminded myself that patience is key. I'd rather wait for an A+ setup and move closer to that first payout with controlled executions than try rush things one day. On day one, I mean. What am I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't go through this date. September 2nd, outcome no entry, P&L 0, risk reward 1 to nothing, sell grade NA. Yeah, other than that, actually, as I was talking about, you can see how far they both already dumped. This didn't go into that high time frame equilibrium on ES, but on NQ it did, and it just kept going. Get rid of that. I mean, my bias was correct. I did want it to come to this area. I mean, obviously I would have wanted to go even higher, but I would have been risk off over here, and probably if I'm catching a trade from down here to up here, I would have at least taken half the risk off, or the whole thing, and called it a day. NQ did absolutely smash up, almost tapping into that 4 hour and 1 hour fair value gap area up here, but it tapped into EQ the range and continued lower. I mean, it's what I initially wanted. Bias was correct, no entry opportunity. Other than that, I can show you the account, nothing taken, still sitting on a P&L of 0. Yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, have a good rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.